Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 30th. So, this week you start off with the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades is all about using your resources, using what you have available, using things that you have learned about. I don't know. I kind of call this card. It's kind of like MacGyver. Like you might encounter some situations this week where you might have to, use some bubble gum and duct tape to stick something together to make it work. It's that kind of, it's that kind of energy around this card. It is a positive card because although you could encounter these types of challenges where you have to use your resources and you have to be resourceful, you can do it. That's the point. I mean, if you didn't have this card but you had a similar message, then that would suggest that you wouldn't be able to overcome these things. But since you have the Jack of Spades is one of the jacks that's more mature, I would say, than the other jacks. He's learned a lot more and he's been through a lot more. All the other jacks are very young, and more on the immature side. Let's put it that way. But he's very resourceful and he uses his resources to become successful in whatever he's trying to do. It's all about work as well, working. So a lot of these things could happen at work, but just keep your eyes open as well. To just opportunities, which has been a big word. If you watch my, like I've been saying, December 2015 videos, it's like the universe is giving everybody a ton of different chances to do a bunch of things. So if you have any opportunities to where maybe you're looking at something and you can't maybe make it work, dig into your resources. Think about things that you did in the past to make things work and see how you can make it work this week, because you could do it with this card. Next, you have the Nine of Spades, which is about letting something go. So that kind of takes away from that message that I just gave you. So you might have to let something go this week. Usually with the Nine of Spades, you're never too happy. I mean, you're never too unhappy to see it go. Like, usually the Nine of Spades comes in and takes things away from us, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those things where you're just like, I don't really care about that. So if something leaves your life this week, or somebody even leaves your life this week, probably not going to be a big deal. I wouldn't even worry about it with this card. It is another card that does ask you to watch your health, though. It can represent, like some traditional readers would read this card as illness, or being sick, or bad luck, or something along those lines. So just watch your health this week. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest with this card. Next, you have the Jack of Hearts coming in, which can be an admirer for some of you single Tauruses out there, somebody who admires you. I always say with the Jack of Hearts, you would probably know who it is, because either they're really forward and they make it very obvious, or they think they're being secretive, but they're not, and they make it really obvious. So you would probably know who this is. So if you're interested in that person, go for it. With this card. For the rest of you who aren't single or aren't even looking, this can just represent needing to have fun this week, needing to have more fun in your life. Sometimes when this card comes up, we're working too much, or we're focusing on stuff that doesn't matter, and the Jack of Hearts comes in and says, hey, you need to focus on something more fun, because you're boring yourself if you don't. And it's also a card of using your emotions as well. Sometimes it can be a card of controlling your emotions, so just watch out for that. You do have a lot of emotional energy this week. These two cards came out together. You have the Two of Hearts and Three Hearts. Two of Hearts is a great card. This can be, again, you matching up with somebody who makes you really happy. So if you know of somebody who's interested in you, or somebody says they're interested in you, or whatever, this could be you entering into a relationship being really, really happy. This is like a perfect love match right here. For others of you, this can be you matching up with something else that makes you really happy. So that could be like a job. It could just be a situation, even going to a party or something like that, and you're just being really happy. It's a happiness card. And you have the Three of Hearts, which is the literal happiness card, the card of extreme happiness and feeling fulfilled, just having good feelings, feeling great this week. So I think you'll experience all of that this week, and that's why I said that Nine of Spades, having something taken away with all these positive cards around it, I just don't even think it's going to be a problem. I don't even think you'll be I don't even think it's something you'll be worried about. So thank you for watching and enjoy the week.